Hello, traders. FS Pep Collector here. Today is Friday, and it is August 16th. So, how's everybody doing today? Hopefully, everybody's doing fairly good. Sorry, it's been a couple weeks since I've live streamed. My wife just opened a business, and I was helping her in the last couple of Friday, Saturday, Sundays get everything set up and ready to go. So now that that's over with, I'm back to my normal schedule, and we will be doing a live stream every Friday because I do enjoy these live streams because it does give me a chance to interact with my YouTube audience and really kind of thank you all by going through and taking requests from people in the audience. And yeah, it's a good way to interact with people. It's a good way to ask, for people to ask questions and kind of just, create a little bit of a relationship with people. So yeah, so the main purpose of these live streams is definitely to analyze the market, kind of take some requests from people in the chats. So if you do have any requests, definitely put them in there. We're probably going to start off as usual. We're going to start off by looking at the euro dollar, the pound dollar, and then we'll also look at gold to start off with. And we probably should check out the US dollar index, but I think for now we'll just start off by looking at these three. And then after that, we're going to start taking requests from the audience. I got one request from one of my premium members already. So that is going to be the first thing we look at, which is for Speedo. And then I see Skywick requested the AU, the Aussie dollar. Hey Skywick, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, no problem. We'll get to that definitely. So yeah, anyways, so let's get started, huh? So, if you don't know already, which you probably do because you can see the text on the bottom of my screen, I do have a membership if anybody is interested in joining. It is only $30 a month. It's very, very, very cheap. It comes with a trading course, which is about 32 videos, 35 videos, about 7.5 hours worth of content. I also do a Zoom meeting every single day. Every single weekday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we do a 2 hour Zoom meeting starting at 1 p.m. UK time, GMT plus 1, or at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this is why I like to call it learn and earn at the same time, because hopefully while you're learning to trade by at least learning my strategy by taking my trading course and participating in my daily Zoom meetings, which is also live trading at the time. Hopefully you can learn and earn at the same time because hopefully while you're learning to trade, you can earn by following along with all my swing trade setups. I do give everybody at the time of entry my swing trade setups with stop loss, and I do give take profits also. So if anybody is interested, it is only $30 a month. You can cancel at any time. It's very, very, very cheap. We got about 160 or so members right now, so we're just definitely getting to be a pretty large community of traders. And if anybody's interested, today is Friday, so I might as well show you guys this also. These are all the swing trades that I provided to the group at the time of entry. Now, anywheres where you see members chats right here on Discord, any place where you see members chats down, these are all the members only channels. These are the channels that are only for the members. It also comes with like this educational information, a ton of educational information. I also do these roadmap timeframes for all the major currency pairs. But these are the swing trades that I took this week and I provided to the group. So if anybody wants to go through and pause the video, you can check out some of the trades that I provided to the group this week. I am definitely a swing trader. I am not a scalper, and I'm not really even a day trader. This strategy that I use is definitely going to be best for somebody that has a full-time job that is not able to sit in front of their charts all day. I am a swing trader. I've always been a swing trader. I am a full-time trader now, but I have no desire to trade the sort of time frames. I can, make my 10, 12, 15, 20% a month as a swing trader and be pretty happy with that. So like I said, if anybody wants, they can pause the video and check out the trades that I provided to the group at the time of entry. Um, and the link for my web to join my membership is my website, which is fxpipcollector.com. Pretty easy to remember. But I also do have a Discord channel that is 100% free to join. You'd never have to pay a dime if you don't want to. It's 100% free to join. I would like to build a community of traders, like-minded traders willing to help each other out. So the second link is my Discord channel, which is 100% free. The first link is my website where you can join my membership if you like. It's only $30 a month, and it is a monthly membership, so you can cancel it at any time if you're not satisfied. But I think for $30 a month, it doesn't take too many trades for you to be profitable and make that $30 plus. So, anyways, we're gonna start off by looking at the euro dollar, the pound dollar, and look at gold, and then we're gonna start taking requests from people in the audience. So let's do that. I'm just gonna do the daily time frame down too. I mean, hopefully you've seen my top down videos and you know what my monthly, weekly time frame analysis is, because we're just gonna do the daily time frame down. I'm going to zoom out a little bit though so we can get a little bit of a higher time frame perspective out of it. So on the higher time frames, I definitely am still looking at this 5 waves up ending right here as a wave 1. And I'm definitely still looking at this WXY ending right here as a wave 2. And then I think this is a 1 of 3, I think this is a 2 of 3, and I think we're in a wave 3 of 3. And the thing is you could watch my videos from months ago and my analysis has been the same pretty much the whole time. Even way back here, like I was saying that this was an ABC of 2 and that the thing was going to go up. So, I mean, my analysis has been spot on with these dollar pairs. I mean, I think we're at a wave 3. I think that we will continue to make higher highs, higher lows, and I think we have a lots and lots and lots of upside potential on the euro dollar. But it is August, and August is definitely one of the slowest months of the year in trading. Pretty much everybody is on vacation and holiday this month, except for me, pretty much. So, yeah, August can be very, very, very slow in the markets, which I'm sure most of you have probably noticed. The euro dollar hasn't been too bad, to tell you the truth, but overall, the market's definitely very slow. But as a swing trader, I personally am definitely still looking for longs. I'm looking to go long at all pullbacks because the daily time frame trend is up, the weekly time frame trend is up, the monthly time frame trend is up, the 4 hour time frame trend is up. It's making higher highs, higher lows. So I am definitely still doing nothing on the shorter time frames but looking for longs at every single pullback we take. This is one of the trades that I provided with the group this week. We got in right here, right exactly at the bottom. I got in right here. I told everybody in my group that I was getting in at the time of entry with stop loss. So this was one of the trades we took this week. A very, very, very nice trade for sure. And honestly, you probably could be long right now. I would want to be long right now, definitely. It definitely looks like 1, 2, 3 ways down. It looks like an ABC correction. I think there's a very, very good chance that this thing is just going to keep on going up. I think there's a very, very good likelihood of that. So it looks like 1, 2, 3 ways down. It definitely made another higher low, another higher low. I think the market is a little bit slow now, so it's probably not going to do that. It's probably more likely to do something like this and kind of slowly make its way up. But definitely still looking for longs. Definitely still looking for longs on pullbacks. Hey, Davian, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you. Oh yeah, that's awesome that you got funded, buddy. That's awesome. Congratulations. Nothing makes me happier than hearing success stories from traders. Even if they're not using my exact strategy, it doesn't really matter to me because anytime anybody is doing good in their trading, it makes me so happy because trading is definitely not an easy business to get into for sure. So congratulations, Davian. Davian, I really, really, really am happy for you. Wow, look at the pound dollar go, huh? Man, you could, like I said, you could watch my analysis from several months ago on all these dollar pairs, and it's been the same. I think that we have a wave 1 ending over here. I think this is a running flat wave 2, higher high wave B, higher high wave C, running flat wave 2. Then I think this is a 1 of 3. I think this is a WXY 2 of wave 3. I think we're already in that wave 3, and I think this thing has lots and lots and lots of upside potential. Now, that doesn't mean it's just going to go up in one straight line. Even a wave 3 trend is going to make pullbacks along the way. The most recent structure level is right here, so I mean, unless it goes way down there, which I really doubt it's going to, then I definitely am looking for longs on shorter time frames at the end of every single pullback I see. So bringing it down to the 1 hour time frame, the last structure level is way down here. This is another trade that I provided to my group at the time of entry. We got into the pound dollar right here this week. If you want, you can watch the beginning of the live stream. I showed you guys all the trades that we took this week. And the pound dollar, we got in right there. You can actually see right here, these are the trades we took this week. A pound dollar entry price is 1.28. 1.2882, so 820. Yeah, right here, right, actually it's even lower, huh? Yeah, right there is where I got into this trade. Right there on the spike is where we took the long. And you could see the timestamp on that too. And we took that trade. Hold on, I lost it because I did this like that. We took that pound dollar trade yesterday at 225 in the afternoon. So that was another trade that I provided to the group this week at the time of entry. Another really, really nice trade. Like I said, my membership is only $30 a month, so it's extremely, extremely cheap for sure. And I am definitely, definitely still looking for longs. I know one thing for sure is I would not go long now. I would have to wait for a pullback. The strategy right now is to either be holding a long or be waiting for a pullback. I would have to wait for a pullback to go long. I definitely wouldn't try to go long now. But I personally, as a swing trader, am only looking for longs, and I'm only looking to go long on pullbacks. So the pound dollar is another one where I'm definitely, definitely looking for longs. Hey V, yeah, definitely. We're gonna check out the Euro Swiss for you, no problem. We'll check out the dollar Swiss for Zen. Skywick, we got the AU. And I got to look at a stock for a member of my group. Speedo wants me to look at Volvo for him, so I'm going to definitely do that because he is a member. So let's check out gold. Gold is another one where I've been saying for so long that the 2500 was going to get hit and the 2550 I think is going to get hit also. You can watch my videos from months ago and you can see that my gold videos I've been talking about this wave 3 getting to the 25 to 2540 area for months and months now. I think this is a wave 1, I think this is a wave 2, and this is all subdivisions of a wave 3. So this is a 1 of 3, a 2 of 3, a 3 of 3, a 4 of 3, and we're now in the wave 5 of 3. The 50% area definitely could be the area that it stops at, but I think it's probably more likely to go up to the 61.8. But the 50% is right at the 2500, and the 2500 is definitely a very round number. The market really does like round numbers, so it possibly could stop here. And boy, it definitely does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves up for sure, but that doesn't really mean that the trend is over. But the 50% area is definitely a nice round number, and the market really does like round numbers, so there probably is a pretty good chance we got a pullback coming, which is great news for us, because at the end of pullbacks is where I'll be looking to go long. Now, I personally, to be honest with you guys, don't really trade gold. I'm from the US, and if you are American, you actually can't even trade gold on a margin account. I don't actually live in the US anymore. I live in Europe, but I still don't trade gold just because I spent about 14 years not trading gold as an American. Because you can't trade gold on a margin account as an American. But yeah, a lot of people in the group do trade gold, and I do analyze the heck out of gold because so many people like it. I'm definitely not a fan of gold, but a lot of people really love gold. It does definitely look like a wave 5 potentially. But like I said, that doesn't mean that it's over. It potentially could pull back, make another higher low, and just keep on going up. So don't think that the trend is over just because you see 5 waves. The trend definitely could just keep on going. So we don't really know it's over until it's over. That's for sure. And we definitely don't have any signs of it being over yet. There's no doubt about that. So the trend is your friend until proven otherwise, right? Definitely. Give me 1 second. I just want to welcome this new guy to the group. Thank you for joining the group. I really appreciate that. Hopefully we can help you become a consistently profitable trader. Anybody that does join my membership, there's only one thing that I need you to keep in mind, which is as I am not a scalper. You'll notice that I don't even have anything below the 30-minute time frame on my charts. I never even look at the 5-minute. I never even look at the 15-minute. I never even look at the 1-minute. Those time frames for me don't even exist. I am not a scalper, so if you do join my membership, you're never going to find me on the short time frames looking for entries. I don't even really like to go below the 1 hour time frame, to tell you the truth. I mean, sometimes I'll go down to the 45-minute, 30-minute, but yeah, life is too short to spend your time looking at those very short time frames, in my opinion. Definitely. So anyways, yeah, let's see here. So anyways, let's see here. So anyways, I'm definitely looking for longs on gold for sure. So let's see here. So let's take out Volvo for sure because Volvo is something that one of my members requested. I'm gonna have to go away from full screen so I can change over. Let's see here. So let's see stocks. So right there. This is definitely not something I trade in. I actually don't even trade individual stocks, but I will look at pretty much anything for anybody for sure. Ooh, boy, that does kind of look like it might be ending a crescent, doesn't it? This one's, like I said, I don't actually trade these things, but I would look at stuff for pretty much anybody, and it definitely looks pretty good. Boy, it definitely went right down to the 78%, huh? 78%, nice pig and golfing move to the upside. Definitely looks pretty damn good to me. Yeah, man, that definitely could be an ABC complete already. I mean, we got impulsive down wave A. This could be the wave A of B. This could be the wave B of B. That's definitely three waves down. And then impulsive up wave C, so ABC of B. And then this impulsive down right here is most likely a wave C. 78% fib bounce. I mean, technically it went to the 88, but boy, I bet there's a good chance this could be back into an uptrend. Maybe it's a wave 3, maybe it's a wave 4, maybe it's now going up for a wave 5. I don't know. Either way, definitely looks like it's trending up for sure. So, yeah, I think that might be the end of a crescent. It did make five waves too. One, two, three, four, five. So there is five waves of wave C there. I think there's a decent chance this could possibly be the end of a crescent. It definitely is three waves down, impulsive up. So yeah, I would say it's likely the end of a crescent. We really need to take out this structure right here to really prove that it's the end of a crescent. But to me, it definitely looks like it is the end of a crescent. Looks pretty good to me for sure. So let's see here. So yeah, so now we're gonna start taking requests from people in the audience. So if anybody has something, definitely put it in the chats. I'd be more than happy to look at basically anything for basically anybody. I will look at anything for anybody. So if you have something you would like me to look at, definitely put it in the chats. I would be more than happy to look at basically anything. So let's see here. Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar was the first one requested by Skywick, and Skywick is usually at almost all of these Zoom meetings, all these YouTube streams. So definitely, I appreciate the support, buddy. Thank you for showing up for sure. Yeah, no problem, buddy. I really appreciate the support on YouTube. So thank you. So yeah, let's check out the Aussie dollar, boy. The Aussie dollar's been killing it lately. Honestly, the Aussie is actually very strong right now overall. And just like the other pairs, I think we have definitely ended a crescent. I think this is a wave A over here. I think this is a wave B. And then I think this is a wave 1. Uh, so anyways, yeah, so this looks like a wave 1. This looks like a wave 2. Yeah, you're gonna have to send me a message on there. I can't really resolve that for you in my live stream, but send me a message and I'll definitely try to help you out after the stream is over. And I think we're already going up. I think we're in a wave 3, and I think over the coming months, this thing has got a long ways to go to the upside to continue this wave 3 for sure. As far as Discord is concerned, there's nothing I can do to about Discord. Like verifying your account with your phone number. So that's I definitely can't really do much about Discord if that's your issue. But anyways, I think this is the end of a crescent right here on the 4 hour time frame. And ever since we broke structure to the upside at the middle of last week, I've been looking for longs on the Aussie dollar, and man, the thing just keeps on trending up very, very nicely. So what I'm doing is I'm watching these Fibonacci levels for areas of resistance. I got my Fibonacci level from here to here, but I don't really expect it to stop. I don't expect this to be a retracement, but I think there's a very good chance that these will probably bounce from some of these levels. But it definitely, definitely should continue to make higher highs, higher lows, in my opinion. I think we got a long ways to go to the upside. I think there's a good chance we're going to be spending probably the next several weeks to several months looking for longs on most of these pairs. Let's get rid of this for now because that's not really doing anything for us. Let's put this on the sort of time frames. Let's go down to the 1 hour. So yeah, where would I have been? So ever since we got the break of structure right here at the middle of last week, I would have been trying to go long there. I would have tried to go long here. I would have tried to go long there. I would have tried to go long here, and potentially even gone long in here. I am only looking for long opportunities, and I'm only looking to go long at the end of ABC pullbacks for sure. So definitely looking for longs, 100%. Definitely, definitely looking for longs. And I definitely wouldn't go long now. I would only go long on a decent pullback. I would like to see a break of structure down. I'd like to see, I don't think it's going to happen. I honestly think it's going to keep drifting, but eventually it'll probably break structure down, and then it'll probably make a three-way pullback. And then at the end of that three-way pullback, engulfing up, that's where I'll try to go long again for the continuation of the uptrend for sure. So I'm definitely looking for longs. I'm looking for longs on pullbacks. So let's see here. Let's move on. US dollar Swiss. I went short the dollar Swiss up here near the top, and I'm actually still short, but I don't know if it's really going down or not yet. It might actually go up to a higher fib level. On the weekly time frame, during one of our Zoom meetings lately, we kind of put our heads together and we came up to the conclusion that the dollar Swiss possibly could go all the way up and take out all these highs, possibly. You know, like this could possibly be five waves down. This could possibly be a wave A, wave B, and then back up for a wave C. Definitely a possibility that I'm 100% keeping in mind. But, you know, unlike the 12-hour, 18-hour, 16-hour time frame range, the trend is definitely down. The trend has been down. But it really depends on what kind of trader you are, because I mean, if you're a scalper, then you definitely should have been looking for longs for about 2 weeks now. If you're a swing trader like I am, then you're probably still kind of keeping an eye out for a big short, which is what I'm doing. I got my Fibonacci retracement on the last push down, the last little series of lower lows, lower highs. So I am definitely looking for a Fibonacci bounce. Like I said, I did go short up here today, and I'm still short, but I don't know. It doesn't really. It looks kind of impulsive, doesn't it? It looks like higher highs, higher lows. It's hard to really tell if this is actually a complete ABC or not, because it hasn't broken structure to the downside and it hasn't made a lower high yet. If it goes down and breaks structure, then I would say, yeah, that's definitely the end of a correction. It's definitely going to go back down. Or if it goes up and makes a lower high and then makes engulfing down like that, then I would also say that probably is the end of a correction. It probably is going down. Like I said, I'm still primarily looking for I'm still looking for shorts, but really ever since this thing broke structure to the upside at the beginning of last week, if you trade the 1 hour time frame and below, which I really don't, then you definitely could have been looking for longs ever since this break of structure. You could have tried to go long there, you could try to go long there, probably long there, long there, long there, and 1, 2, 3 down. I mean, honestly, it does look like a long. It does look like it wants to try to pop back up, but I'd be a little bit cautious because it does kind of look like it could go down, but I mean, really, as a 1 hour time frame trader and below, you should be looking for longs. As a swing trader, you should be keeping an eye out for shorts, which is what I'm doing. Definitely what I'm doing. All the Swiss pairs, to be honest with you, are pretty much the same. As in, they look like they might possibly try to make another move down, but then if you go out to the weekly time frames, they really just kind of look like they're going up. The Euro Swiss, which was requested by V, kind of looks like an uptrend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave A. This looks like 1, 2, 3 waves down, possibly B. The weekly time frame really makes you think that this thing is now going up for 5 waves up for a wave C, which will potentially go up into this area. So I think there's a pretty good chance this thing is going to go up. So going down to the daily time frame, we still don't have a break of structure to the upside, which is still why I'm kind of keeping an eye out to see if it rejects structure and goes down. But really, I mean, honestly, just like the US dollar Swiss, if you trade the 1 hour time frame below, you definitely should definitely be looking for longs. If you're more of a swing trader like I am, then you're probably still kind of keeping an eye out for a possible short, but it doesn't really look like the short's going to play out. It does kind of look like it probably is going to try to break this high now, doesn't it? Now I'm just kind of keeping an eye out to see if it rejects structure, breaks structure like that. If it does that, then I would definitely go short. But yeah, well, just like the U.S. dollar Swiss, ever since it broke structure to the upside at the beginning of last week, as a 1 hour time frame and below trader, you definitely would have been looking for longs. 1, 2, 3 waves down, go long. 1, 2, 3 waves down, go long. 1, 2, 3 waves down, go long. ABC down, go long. ABC down, go long. ABC down, go long. Probably another ABC down, go long situation right now, huh? Probably is going to try to go up and take out the highs, unfortunately. Well, it's not really unfortunate, but it does, at this point, kind of look like it's going to take out the highs, doesn't it? So, It really depends what kind of trader you are. If you're trading the 1 hour time frame and below, then you should definitely continue to look for longs. If you're more of a swing trader, then you should probably keep an eye out for a rejection and a break of structure, because that would definitely be the sort of trade that I would be looking for as a swing trader, definitely. So if anybody has any requests, definitely put them in the chats. We're only about 26 minutes in, and I've already looked at everybody's requests. So if you have something you'd like me to look at, definitely put them in the chats. I'd be more than welcome to take a look at basically anything for you. Like I said before, definitely join my Discord channel. My Discord channel itself is 100% free to join. You never have to pay a dime if you do not want to. You can join my membership, and if you watch the beginning of my live stream, you can actually see the benefits and you can see all the trades that I provided to my members at the time of entry this week. I don't really like to I don't really like to call it signal service, because I don't really think anybody that wants to trade a signal service is ever going to make money for real, but yeah, let's check out the Aussie Yen, no problem. So I don't really like to call what I do a signal service, because I truly do believe that anybody that follows along with a signal service is never going to learn the skill of trading. And then how are you ever going to make a living if you do not learn the skill of trading and you just follow along with somebody else's trades? In my opinion, you're not going to learn. So the Aussie Yen, just like the other yen pairs, I definitely think it's ended a wave 3 on the weekly and the monthly. Most likely the first move down is either a wave A or a wave 1. I think it's likely a wave A, probably a wave A of wave 4 on the weekly. It's probably going to end up looking something like this, making pretty overlapping pattern over the next few months. And that should be all an ABC of 4, and then probably eventually back up for a wave 5 is definitely what I would think. So that's definitely what I think is going on for sure. Dodgy Dan, definitely contact me on Discord if you can, because I can probably, or send me an email. I can definitely help you. So going down to the daily time frame, the trend is definitely down right now. I think this trend is a wave A, and honestly, the trend is still not really proven to be over. But kind of like the Swiss pairs, I mean, you definitely could have been looking for longs over the last couple of weeks pretty easily, but it still has not broken structure to the upside, which still makes me think that it could still go down again. We have to remember that we are likely in a wave 4 in the higher time frames, and wave 4s are corrections, and corrections are very overlapping patterns. So I think that the yen is literally going to be in an overlapping corrective patterns for at least 6 to 8 months, because this is a weekly time frame move right here. That means that this is probably going to go out until probably about spring next year. It's probably going to take about 6 to 8 months for this thing to play out, and it's probably going to end up looking something like that, which is going to be pretty overlapping, pretty corrective on the sort of time frames. But it is what it is, right? So as a short time frame trader, it really depends on what you're doing, right? A lot of this depends on what kind of trader you are, which is what I tell people, because what I'm doing may not be what you're doing. What I'm doing is I'm still waiting for a Fibonacci bounce to go short, or I'm waiting for it to break structure to the upside to confirm the bigger move to the upside. So, but ever since it broke structure to the upside at the beginning of last week, if you do trade the 1 hour time frame and below, what should you have been doing over the last 2 weeks as a 1 hour time frame trader? You should have been looking for longs ever since it broke structure to the upside last week. You could have gone long here, 1, 2, 3 ways down, go long, 1, 2, 3 ways down, go long, 1, 2, 3 ways down, go long. Yeah, that's extremely sideways, but someplace in there you definitely could have gone long. As long as your stop loss was below the lows, you definitely were okay. And potentially 1, 2, 3 ways down, go long. I bet it's going to go up to the 78% now. If it goes up to the 78%, makes a bounce, makes a break of structure, then I would definitely stop looking for longs, and I would definitely start looking for shorts. But only if you see this picture. If you do not see that picture and it just keeps on going up, then just keep on trading with the trend. The trend is your friend, and if you trade with the trend, you're going to be way more consistently profitable, in my opinion, definitely. Now, don't get me wrong, there definitely is some people that trade counter trend, mean traders, and that do make money trading for sure. I mean, 100%. It's definitely not what I do. I definitely trade with the trend at all times, but there definitely is people out there that do it for sure. Just like I don't trade the very short time frames. I don't trade the 5 minute, 1 minute, 15 minute time frames. But there's definitely people out there that make money doing that. It's just not what I do, because I do not like to sit in front of the computer all day, even though I kind of do with my trading business I got here. But Yeah, let's take a look at oil for sure. I was watching oil for. Oh, there we go. That's good. Nice. Oh, that's natural gas. Oops, sorry. That's natural gas. Trading with the trend is definitely easier for most people. I totally agree with that. The problem is trend traders will get stopped out because identifying the end of a correction is not always easy. So you either have to use a big stop loss and let the market just do whatever it's going to do, and eventually you'll be right as long as you're trading with the trend, or you have to use very tight stop losses and be willing to get stopped out of a trade a few times before the trade actually pays off and going for big risk to reward ratios. It's kind of a decision that every trader needs to make on their own for sure. But anyways, on oil, I still think that oil is probably pretty likely to go up. I think this is a wave A. I think this is a wave B. I still think oil is likely to make an uptrend. My target is still around the $100 a barrel area. So I think this is the A. I think this is one, two, three waves down. It's kind of ugly, but three waves down B, and then up for the wave C. Probably right around $100 a barrel. Nice round number. That's definitely what I think is going to happen. Going down to the 4 hour time frame. Yeah, I mean, 4 hour time frame. I'm definitely still primarily looking for shorts, but I honestly think that this is probably a real breaker structure, even though it kind of rejected structure. It probably is a wave one. It probably is a wave two. At some point, it probably is going to bounce off a Fibonacci level and then continue the uptrend. And it probably will be a wave three, which is supposed to be the biggest, strongest wave of a trend. So potentially that could be pretty dang sweet for sure. I don't think it's over yet, though. I don't think the move down is over. This definitely looks like one, two, three, four, five, wave A. This definitely looks like three waves up, wave B. And I definitely think this looks like one, two, three, four, five down, wave C. So maybe it'll go down to the 50, maybe it'll go down to the 61.8, but I don't really think it's quite over yet. Probably potentially a wave one, probably potentially in a wave two. Hopefully it'll make a double bottom at the 50% and then go up and break structure because that's going to be a sweet entry if it is for a wave 3. Hey Rocky, how's it going? Nice to see you. How you been doing? Pretty busy, I bet. So yeah, definitely. I'm waiting for the end of the correction for sure. I just don't really think it's over yet. I think this is a one, two, three right here. It's probably likely going to go up in a wave four. I bet. Probably in a wave four now. Probably down one more time for a wave five. This is probably a wave A, this is probably a wave B, probably a wave C, and then probably back up again. So, if does anybody have any more requests? If you keep the requests coming, then we'll keep the live stream going. So, if anybody has any more requests, definitely put them in the chats. I'd be more than happy to look at basically anything. I try not to look at pairs more than once because that's not really fair for the people that have been here. But if somebody has something they want me to look at, definitely put it in the chats. I'd be more than happy to look at basically anything. Ooh, Kiwi. This is another trade that I entered this week with the group. And boy, we're getting close to take profit. This is a trade that I entered with the group at the time of entry. Let's take a look. These are the trades right here. There we go, right there. I entered at, my entry was 0.6208. Oh yeah, I entered right there. Yeah, now I remember. I entered right here. I entered right there. But yeah, that's definitely starting to go pretty good for sure. Another pretty decent trade that we entered this week. I've had really good trades this week. I mean, a lot of the trades, the market has been very slow this week. But I think I had only one loss this week, and it was only a partial loss. It wasn't even a full loss. But I have a lot of open trades right now that are really not doing anything. They're just kind of hovering around break even. Maybe that I'm just holding on to, which I'll probably hold on to them all weekend for sure. So if anybody has any requests, definitely let me know. I'd be more than happy to look at basically anything for sure. Oh wow, that Aussie Kiwi is definitely not going up now. Ooh, the Kiwi. This is another trade that I entered with the group this week. It was short the Kiwi, the pound Kiwi. Still short. So yeah, everything's going pretty good for the most part. Does anybody have any more requests? Like I said, I'm more than happy to look at anything that anybody would like. I haven't done a live stream for a couple of weeks because, like I said, the last couple of weekends I was helping the wife get a bookstore ready to go. But now that a bookstore is ready to go, I'm back on my normal schedule, so I will be doing live streams every Friday like I normally do. Probably a lot of people not on my schedule anymore because for a couple of weeks I didn't do it. But now, every Friday, we're going to do a live stream just like normal. The best way to book profits is by seeing the end of a trend. You know, if you enter now, to be honest with you, it is November, and November is very slow, so I've been booking profits a lot quicker than I normally do. But the best way to book, you know, if you enter at the end of a at the end of a correction, the best place to take profit is to break a structure at the end of a trend. So if you, what I tell people is, if you know how to identify the end of a trend, then you also know how to identify the end of a correction, and you also know how to get in a good trade, and you also know how to get out of a good trade. Pretty much identifying the end of a trend is pretty much the only skill that you really need. Let's check out silver. Oh wow, silver's going up really hard. That's like lagging way behind gold too. Gold's been going. Oh wow, that is like definitely the end of a correction. Look at that. One, two, three, four, five. Wave A. One, two, three. Wave B. One, two, three, four, five. Wave C. 78, 88%. Wow, I definitely think silver's going back up. It's probably going to take out these recent highs. I would say almost definitely. Kind of looks like it's in a wave five, doesn't it? And I think gold's in a wave five too, so it makes sense. I think this is a one, two, three, four, five right here. But I still think my target on, I don't think I have it on this chart, but my target for silver was right around $36. So my target for silver is right around here someplace. So I feel like it needs to stretch out a little bit more. I think it's going to end up doing something like that on the very high time frames. I would definitely be looking for longs, especially looking at that daily. Oh man, there's no doubt in my mind I'd be looking for longs. Ever since we broke structured to the down upside way back here, look at that. One, two, three waves, go long. One, two, three waves, go long. And then one, two, three, bigger cuts and go long. One, two, three down, go long. Wow, silver's cranking. Man, is gold going up like that? Yeah, it's not the same, but definitely silver's cranking. Wow, platinum even, palladium or platinum, whatever it is, definitely looks like the end of a crescent also. Wow, very nice, huh? Commodities are moving right now, big time. I wonder if the indices are moving. Is the S&P 500? Yeah, the S&P, yeah, it's going up. It's definitely not moving like the commodities are, though. Is the US dollar still going down? Yeah, US dollar's still in a downtrend for now. I think the US dollar needs to go at least down to this Fibonacci level before we get too much of a turn. I would definitely say so. I'm hoping the US dollar is in a wave threes because that's the analysis I've been talking about for what seems like 6 months now. So I'm still hoping that this is a wave three on the higher time frames. Whether it really is or not, I don't know. But wave one, wave two, wave three, wave four, wave five, or wave C. I still think the dollar and the DXY is likely to go down pretty much all year, probably right into the beginning of next year, probably all the way down to election season next, until the new president gets elected in January. Well, technically he gets elected in November, but he or she doesn't take office until January. So if anybody has any last minute requests, definitely put them in the chats. I'd be more than happy to check it out. Pretty small audience today, but I was kind of expecting that because I haven't live streamed in a few weeks, so I think most people probably are not on my schedule right now. So last minute, does anybody have any requests before I take off? If not, I'm probably just going to end the live stream because it is Friday. I do live in Europe, so it is 6 o'clock p.m. my time. So I'm definitely itching to start my weekend pretty soon. Yeah, I already looked at gold, but we can take another quick look. We'll take another quick look at the most popular pairs like gold. Yeah, gold, I definitely would be cautious about this 50%, 2500, but Honestly, I think gold might possibly go beyond that. My actual target for gold is right around 25.40 to 25.40, 25.50. Yeah, right up here. I still think gold is likely to go up here because of the monthly time frame. But yeah, I definitely would be looking for longs, but I would definitely be cautious about this fib level because not only is there a fib level there, but it is also the 2500, and the market loves round numbers. So 2500 is probably a pretty significant number for this to possibly make a turn. But I definitely would be looking for longs. There's no doubt in my mind. I personally would be looking for longs as a swing trader. That's for dang sure. Oh, we got a new structure level. Yeah, I can look at the pound yen for you, no problem. Definitely got a new structure level on gold finally. Kind of seems like gold is likely a wave 5 though, doesn't it? Just like silver. One, two, three, four, probably a wave 5. If it really is a wave 5, it could bounce from this fib level and potentially go down and break the low of wave 4. So potentially it could go down pretty decently, definitely. So yeah, let's check out the pound yen for you, no problem. I went short the pound yen. I'm still short, but honestly, I don't know. It might actually keep going up. We'll see. It's pretty impulsive, isn't it? It kind of looks like it's more like it's either a wave A or a wave 1. It might even be a wave A of wave B already, to be honest with you, but I definitely think it's a wave A of wave 4 on the weekly time frame. Definitely think it's a wave 4. If it is a wave 4, then probably it's pretty likely to end up making a very overlapping pattern that's probably going to last at least 6 to 8 months minimum because corrections are very corrective and overlapping. But it still hasn't really broken structure on the higher time frames, so I mean, it still could bounce from a fib level. I went short, and I am short on it, but if it starts to break above there, I'll probably just get out. But yeah, I am short on the pound yen right now. I was kind of hoping that this was a wave A and this was like a running wave B and this is a wave C, but we'll see. If it's a losing trade, then fine. Technically, it's only my second loss all week if it loses, so not a big deal for me. Yeah, boy, man, it does look like a. I'm hoping this makes a lower high and just starts a downtrend, but we do have some low-level JPY news Monday, I think, or Sunday, or whatever day it is. Oh, awesome, buddy. I'm glad I helped, definitely. I love to hear success stories from traders, so even if you don't want to join my membership, definitely join my Discord channel. It is 100% free to join. You never have to pay a dime if you do not want to. And join up and post some of your success stories. Nothing makes me happier than hearing people talk about their winning trades and stuff. I love to hear that stuff because trading is definitely not an easy business. So join up, share your analysis, share your trade ideas. Yeah, we do have some low-level yen news on Monday night, Sunday morning, whatever you want to call it, depending on where you live. Maybe the yen will turn next week, Monday or Tuesday. We got a little bit of news next week, nothing too spectacular. Monday is really nothing much. It's just mostly low-level news. But we got CPI for the CAD on Tuesday. That definitely should be a good one for sure. We also have somebody from the Bank of Switzerland talking on Tuesday too, so hopefully that's going to move the Swiss pairs. And then Wednesday we got meeting minutes for the US. That is definitely a good news event for sure. And then on Thursday we got all this PMI news for Europe, the UK, the US, and then we got retail sales for the Kiwi. So there's definitely some good news on Thursday. And on Friday we have let's see, on Friday we got retail sales for the CAD. We got Powell speaking on Friday. Oh man, I didn't even see that. Powell's talking next week on Friday. And we got, yeah, Jackson. Oh yeah, and the Jackson Summit starts next week too, so that's kind of a big deal too. Definitely a very closed door, behind closed door type event, but definitely a pretty good one for sure. So yeah, let's see. Let's check out the dollar again. Really, all the yen pairs are so similar right now. It's kind of crazy, which are all very, very similar anyways. But I still think that there's a wave one, a wave two in here someplace, and this is a wave three, a wave four, and I still think this is going to go down again for a wave five of wave A. I still think this is either a wave A or a wave one on the much higher time frames. Definitely. I just barely made a Bitcoin video a little while ago, but I can actually look at it for you in this live stream if you like, no problem. Man, I was wondering. I didn't enter this one. I am sold a couple yen pairs, but I didn't enter this one, and honestly, I kind of feel like I should have. It looks like an ABC, and it looks like it might be over. I need to see a break of structure to really believe it that it's over, but it does look like it wants to go down, doesn't it? And it would make a lot more sense for me if this went down one more time, definitely. So, yeah, I mean, we kind of need to see a break of structure to really confirm it, but I I personally hope and think that this potentially could start a new downtrend for like a wave five. Probably a wave five of A or a wave five of one is what I think is going to happen. But if for whatever reason it doesn't break structure and it goes like does this, makes a higher low and then makes an engulfing move up, you probably should continue to look for longs, just like the other yen pairs. I mean, ever since it broke structure last week, if you trade the 1 hour time frame and below, which I definitely do not, then you should have been looking for longs. One, two, three waves down, go long. 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 I mean, it potentially could make a higher low, another three waves down, and potentially keep going up easily, since the trend is still technically up on the 1 hour time frame range. Let's see here. I do analyze. I make Bitcoin and Ethereum videos now because I had so many people requesting it from me. Yeah, I kind of feel like Bitcoin is in a wave five. I think this on the very high time frames. I think this is a one, two, three, four, and I think we need to go up and make new all-time highs for a wave five. But if this really is a wave five, which I really think it is, then after it makes new all-time highs, it's almost definitely going to go down and take out the low of wave four, which will probably put you down at least to the 46, $44,000 area. But before that happens, I think it's going to go up to 78, 76,000. Probably everybody's going to think it's going to the moon when it does that too, and then everybody's going to end up losing. I think what ended up happening is that we made an ABCDE. I think it's 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 and then 1 2 3. ABCDEs are supposed to be 3 3 3 3 patterns, which it definitely looks like it is. Went down to the 50%, grabbed this rally base rally area right here. I think this is likely a wave one, a wave two, a wave five, and we're probably eventually going to make our way up and make a wave three, make a wave four, and probably eventually make a wave five of wave five, I think. So on the 4 hour time frame, I got my Fibonacci retracement right here. I think this is potentially a wave one. I think that we're in a wave two. I kind of think it needs to go down one more time to the 50% before it really does go up, or maybe even the 61%. But if it does break structure to the upside, I definitely would become a buyer. I don't actually trade cryptocurrency, but a lot of people do, so I do analyze it now. Someday I'm gonna have to get on the crypto wagon because that's kind of where the market's going, isn't it? I've been trading since 2009, and I've never traded cryptocurrency in my life. But yeah, it's kind of where the markets are going, isn't it? I think this is a wave one, probably a wave two. I think this is a wave A. I think this is three waves up for wave B. I think there's a chance this is going to go down again because one, two, three, four, five down. Wave C. Probably to 50 or to 61%. Then if it goes up, then if it breaks structure, that would be the end of a wave two. And likely the beginning of an uptrend for a wave three is what I think is going to happen, definitely. That's definitely what I believe is going to happen for sure, so we'll see. So, yeah, definitely. So, today is Friday. So, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. August is a really tough month for me. Not as so much as far as trading goes, but because the market is so damn slow. I said last year that I should just take August off this year, and then I ended up not even going on doing anything on August this year. So But honestly, the market really hasn't been that bad. Most of the dollar pairs have been moving pretty decent, so it hasn't really been that bad this year. Oh man, the Kiwi dollar's gonna hit a profit. Oh yeah. US dollar Swiss, not really. I think I might. Hopefully, the Kiwi dollar will hit take profit before the market closes today. Definitely looks like it's going to. Like I said, this is one of the trades that I provided to my group at the time of entry was this Kiwi dollar trade. If anybody is interested, these are the trades that I provided to the group at the time of entry this week. Just keep in mind that if you do join my membership, one thing you need to keep in mind is I am not a scalper. I am not a day trader. I am a swing trader. I enter maybe 15, 20 trades a week max. You're never, ever, ever gonna find me on the short time frames unless maybe news is coming out. I don't even have any of the short time frames on my chart. I don't even look at the shorter than 30-minute time frame. So if anybody is interested in joining my membership, you are definitely, especially if you have a full-time job, gonna really enjoy it. My strategy is definitely gonna work really well for people that have a full-time job and responsibilities because I am a swing trader and I do believe that anybody that has a full-time job really has no business being a scalper. But my membership is only $30 a month. I have a trading course, 35 videos. I do a Zoom meeting every single day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 2 hours long at 1 p.m. UK time or 8 a.m. New York time. And these Zoom meetings are mostly about analysis, but if there's a trade at the time of the Zoom meeting, we definitely take it together as a group. But I like to call it learn and earn at the same time because hopefully while you're learning to trade by following along my trading course and taking my Zoom meeting classes, hopefully you're going to earn at the same time that you're learning by following along with my swing trade setups. Like I said, if anybody wants to pause the video, these are the trades that I took this week with the group. I use really big stop losses because I am a swing trader, but I'm telling you what, patience pays off. Sometimes you do have to take a little bit of heat, but man, more times than not, if the trade will work if you are trading with the trend, which I definitely am. So if anybody is interested in that, the website is FX Pip Collector. It's very easy to remember. It's just my username, fxpipcollector.com. If anybody wants to join my Discord group, it is 100% free to join. You never have to pay a dime if you do not want to. And I do giveaways on a monthly basis. Last month I gave away $100. The month before that I gave away $100. So if you want to participate in the giveaway, it is 100% free to join the group. It's 100% free to join the giveaway. So definitely check that out. So yeah, anyways, I will talk to you guys next week. It's 6 p.m. right now where I live, so I am getting ready to start my weekend. So as always, I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their day, and as always, thank you and happy trading.